Dak's excited. Legends trailer. So Legends trailer, the Keen Eye folks on the subreddit were saying McGuire doesn't show in the trailer. Sosa, I guess, is still a team affinity, but if McGuire's out, I'm going to be so bummed out, man. Not because I have to have McGuire in the game, but the 2 years we had him, we had sets and seasons in, so I never got to use him the way I wanted to. Did you see the comparison with Joey Batista in 17 and 25? 17 had a lot better capture, but I think it might have been a motion capture when he was still active. They only listed 25. Yeah, if they took Big Mac out, I'm going to be bummed out. I don't think he's one of the affinities. They got Matt Holiday on the A's as an affinity. Let's see, busy couple weeks, watched Papa pass. Just 2 months after surgery. Now I got a bunch of family BS and drama. Hydrator, I'm sorry, man. Yeah, Noah's going through it too, with the loss of a friend, a loved one. Hey, what's up, Diego? How are you doing, buddy? Good to see you here. Hope you love baseball. Was the teaser. We're going back to work tomorrow night. First time in 2 weeks or 6 nights. I remember when my own father passed, Hydrator, and not everything's about me or trying to be like one-upping any stories in chat, but kind of getting back to life helped a little bit to get my mind off of things. Dude, is the game this quiet? I figured people would be playing for, prepare for the next year. Question of the day. Dude, you're early on question of the day. Would you rather live in a cave or in a treehouse is the question of the day. Matt, what's going on, buddy? All right, we got an opponent. God, I hope it's not a top 50 sweat. Scary part next day. Supposed to hang out. All right. This looks like a moonshot type event, so we'll see how it goes. I got a new controller, guys. I got an old controller too, but got a new controller for this year. Yeah, cave or treehouse. Yeah, cave or treehouse. I think I would take the cave personally. So yeah, Diego, thanks for being there. Please, like it up. We want everybody to follow, share, and like as per usual. I guess no more max elevation nonsense, so that's pretty cool. I'm blurry. Oh, probably the camera. Hold on. Let me fix it. Thanks for telling me though. OBS updated, so configure video. Focus. Come on, focus. Focus, don't be a troll.
Leading for the Athletic. The second base.
Yeah, Eddie's
Red.
I hope so. Yeah, thanks for yeah, those minor league fields are crazy. That cave, go get it. Yeah, I think I'd go for the we're coming back in a while. Off the bat is Brett Harris. He's a utility guy.
Batting second. The first baseman.
Game volume down, kind of drowning my voice. Yeah, absolutely. Hold on. I put it in half. Let's see if that's better. OBS updated. Everything got crazy. That's why I started like 30 minutes late. Should have been on earlier and had the time bank going. In fact, it's on the time bank right now. Oh, I went hacking in the dirt. But hey, I am distracted. I got to get back to not talking when the ball's coming in too. So those little weird pauses in my reading of chat are going to be back. Hey, what's up, Chan? How are you doing, buddy? Much better. Okay, yeah, and if it needs to go a little bit more, whatever, let me know. Let's see, kind of freaked out your wife yesterday. Started organizing your console. One of them you had 23 years. Your Fat Boy PS2. All the games says you got to go back to work. You're never organized. Cameron, just enjoy the stream. Have I played? What is it? Dead Island 2. No, I don't know what it's about, Chan. What is that game? Cave. If it rains in a treehouse, would be ruined. Yeah. I guess if you had a really big canopy of like thick leaves over you, you'd be good. But I mean, it's got to be an evergreen tree or else it's going to be seasonal. Hey, Cowboy, thanks for the likes on TikTok. That home run's dedicated to you. Do you guys like on TikTok and Red Chat? You can see my PCI. I don't see anybody else that's got the PCI showing. So you guys know that was perfect Donnie taking it to the house. We'll get a lot of perfects. We just got to get our swings back. Hey, what's up, Kaz? How's your day going? Thank you for the likes. Josh, how are you? All right, so Dead Island 2 is a zombie game, says Hydrator. I'm going to give up like 50 runs on the other side, but yeah, we'll sort it out. Hey, Kaysen, thank you for the likes. I'm restarting the light software, Kaysen. I just updated that too. Like everything updated today. There's the flashing lights for you, Kaysen. Excuse me, it's not Kaysen, it's Carson. My bad. Carson, who's your favorite baseball team? Oh, and I went hacking in there. The ball teleported into his glove. So it's a story mode type game. You have to survive zombie apocalypse. Very cool. Yeah, I'm the TikTok team. Kind of rude. Hey, Cameron, here we go. You wanted to criticize me? We'll show you. We'll show you the complaint department, Cameron. The complaint department, Cameron. It's right over here. Here we go. Everybody, take notice. All right. You come in complaining about why are your streams late. Here's the complaint department, Cameron. Right there, the garbage can. All right. So talk to the garbage can. You're under the bridge, Cameron, permanently. You just got ban hammered. But yeah, listen, I stream when I stream. I don't know why people have to know every single little thing. Am I being too rude? Maybe, but I don't remember ever talking to Cameron. Now, like, Diego asked, Josh asked, Zach, hey, Donnie, you're on late. Yeah, okay. Actually, you guys know what's going on. But yeah, Cameron, relax, dude. Anyhow, yeah, just a little bit of theater here. Family's good, man. We got the new the pop-up baseball net for T-ball and coach pitch, and they've been getting their swings in. Isaiah, thanks for following. How are you, Isaiah? Rico, yeah, Madden's going to hit the back burner now. Got the thanks, Diego. Let's see. Remember when they randomly had Bonds in 03? Yeah, it had to be some top tier stuff. Exactly, Hydrator. Hey, Jacob Wilson. He made a nice play, but he's got the 99 speedster, so he's got me there. Like-a-thon should be on. The more you guys like, the further up we go. The more follows we get, the more time on the time bank. So, yeah, get after it. This guy's looking to run. Yeah, I don't know, Hydrator. I messed with my settings for 30 minutes trying to get the audio fixed, and then this guy's criticizing why did the stream start late. Not like you did. You're just like, oh, late night stream, you know, like right on. But yeah, he seemed like he was complaining. It's like, dude, no, not today. Let's see. What's all-time Giants player that I hate the most? Oh, I don't know. I have to think about it. I don't really dislike the team as much as I dislike the franchise trying to block the A's from going to San Jose years ago, and the A's saved the Giants from leaving the Bay Area. If you're a baseball historian, you know that backstory. So yeah, I don't know. As far as player I dislike on the Giants, I gotta think about it. Late lost. Let's see. Zach Attack. What do you think about the overlay? Zach was here last year when we didn't have our stuff on display. Boy, my outfielders are rough. Maybe he missed you. Would be a little weird. Yeah, he might have. Yeah, maybe I was too harsh on Cameron, but Donnie's coming in hot for MLB The Show. I'm ready for 25. I'm getting into regular season shape here. Giants fan, love your friends who go for the A's, hate Bumgarner. Yeah, not particularly. I don't remember much of Bumgarner ever doing anything to make me dislike him. But no, I just like your ownership group. Where would I rank Buster Posey all-time in catchers? He's up there, man. It's a shame that Posey got ran over by what was the guy's name? Logan Morrison, wasn't it? Of the Marlins back in the day. I think it shortened up some of his career. But yeah, he was good, dude. I was there when it was AT&T Field. Calm down, Diego. Was I there? I was there before you were born. No, you probably were born after the stadium was open, but. Yeah, no, I don't hate the Giants particularly. They're just my least favorite team because of your ownership group not caring about the betterment of Bay Area baseball. But I think most Giant fans are okay. Maybe not all, but a lot of them. Do I remember Norbit? No, Norbit, is that an Eddie Murphy character? I think it was, right? Is it Norbert? Let's see, in 2003. By 989 Sports, Bonds was replaced by Joe Young. Common practice for Bonds. Yeah, what was Bonds? Josh Dowd and all these different alias names. You're born in 06. Okay, yeah, no, I was there way before 06. Your park opened in 2000, I believe, Diego. I went to Candlestick, but for 49ers and Rams way back when. Hey, guys, thanks for all the likes. We really want to get the follow train going. If you're on TikTok and you're on the For You page, please come in. If you got some friends showing online, you know, you click copy and maybe see if anybody you could share the stream with and have them come on in. Hey, Diego, I got this Dodger Blue controller just to troll you. Nah, I got it just because it was on sale. I knew I'd be needing a new controller, but I'm breaking it out now so we can keep the analog sticks going. What's up, Bucks for Live? Dude, Niners are falling apart. I don't know that Seattle's falling apart, but it looks like Seattle swung and missed on on trying to get themselves some offensive line help. Darnold maybe could be better than Geno in the right circumstance because he's younger and cheaper contract. But, oh, man, that line is not getting improved. Play on PlayStation 5. Let's see, he played Norbit, Raspuda, and Mr. Wong. That's what you're watching. Oh, nice, Hydrator. I have some GameSir controllers. I might do a giveaway on some GameSir controllers for MLB season. But here's the thing. You can't use those if you're on PlayStation. They only work with Xbox and PC and stuff. Yeah, we aren't better right now. Yeah, lost a freak athlete. Steeler moves. I mean, I like that they got DK. They got to get that quarterback situation sorted out, Clark. DK is my guy. I think DK and Pickens is a really nice combo. Yeah, both to the Bills surprised me. I really thought the Niners were going to get him, Diego, to be honest with you. I thought he'd go and play with his brother. But he got a bit more to be chilling out there. So no more off PCI nonsense home runs in these parks. Hopefully they stick to their guns. I hated playing in Shieldwood this past year. If Shieldwood's at 3,000 elevation, yeah, fine. Did you since you guys released Floyd? Here's Frank Thomas, the big hurt. That's the ball. Thanks everybody for the likes and shares. I'm so happy how the vertical stream looks, but you guys may not be as pumped up about it as I am. Main sport, Clarky, my favorite sport is golf, honestly. But as far as watching sports, I like the big three, the American big three. Baseball, football, and basketball. Hockey's cool, but I just don't watch a lot of hockey. Favorite movie's Happy Gilmore, no doubt. Brock Purdy at $50 million will end the Niners. Yeah, they got to pay him. They got to pay him more than the Raiders are going to pay Geno Smith, right? Brock, Mr. MVP, all the stuff that the fans have been telling us. Yeah, P. Fredro, whatever you are is my least favorite because yeah, you're a knucklehead. We're gonna race you out of the stream. Trying to run a game, Bradley. Did you even follow the stream, Bradley? What do I think about DeMarcus Robinson to the Niners? I don't think much about it. In fact, I've had exactly zero thoughts about DeMarcus Robinson thus far. Hey, Bradley, you legend. Thanks for following. So here's the thing, Bradley. This is an unfriendly stream. I may reserve Sunday nights, like sub-Sundays, to run duos with you guys if you guys want to run duos. But, yeah, I'm not particularly interested in playing against the community. I like the community to be hopefully rooting for me to get the wins when they tune in and hang out and stream for what it's worth. So, yeah, I'm just getting the rust off, Bradley. Haven't played for a long time. I did hit World Series this past year. I don't think you can see my banner there in chat, but yeah. Hopefully you'll enjoy hanging out with us. And you know, if you're unfollowing and leaving, I understand. But that's not what I do with my content. If you're the Niners, 10 years, $750 million, all guaranteed. Yes. They should do the opposite of defer to. They should pay us all up front. In 5 years, it's a bargain. Honestly, I know you're joking, but it might be. Let's see. You still love playing the show, but man, the games are so long. You should get into to play an event. Usually, events 3 innings. Clark. Do I think the Niners are over? I think the current run is gone. They've had a good reload previously, right? They hit the Super Bowl, lost the Super Bowl to Kansas City, then like 4 years later they were back. They might be getting back around. Honestly, Aiden, I'm not. But I like talking baseball with you guys. But no, I'm not pumped for 25. There's my favorite player, Mark McGuire. I don't think McGuire's going to be in the game. Ceiling for the Niners? I don't know, 9 wins. Like they have a ton of holes right now. But listen, guys, you know, and I'm not really optimistic with what Seattle's doing. No matter how we feel at the moment, we still got free agency to finish out. We still got post-first cap cuts, so there's going to be a cap cut market. And we've also got the draft to go through. So some of these teams that look bad at the moment may end up looking good come preseason or once we get into the season. NFL's always got that parity to it, right? Where it's like, well, this team doesn't look good, but they end up playing better than you expect. As an Niner fan, it was the most painful window ever. What about Greenlaw and Hufanga both going to I was going to the Broncos. Like, the Niners have lost a lot of key players. This coming year in 25, you just can warm them up. Or actually, you don't have to warm up. They just come in warm. You could hit warm up and put them in their full bar. It was like a glitch that's been in the game for a while, I guess. I didn't realize it till this previous season. This Harris card is rough there at second base. I got too many guys playing out position. I'm running a theme team just for the heck of it. Let's see. One thing about Salah is he's good at scouting linebackers in the draft. Well, we'll see. I don't know that they're going to have him doing the scouting, considering he's the defensive coordinator. So many infield hits. The Broncos are nasty now. You believe the AFC West going to put 3 teams in. I hope the Raiders go in. I'm rooting for Pete Carroll. Bruins at the deadline sold. Yeah, I know Squamish was saying he wasn't happy with their moves. Or I shouldn't say that, but like one of the favorite players got traded. But I was unaware of who that was. Yeah, those of you that are coming on before your page, you see the timer. Please follow, share, and like. We want more time with you. And have a nice long stream. Has the division ever put 4 teams in the playoffs before? Probably not, because we used to only have 3 wildcard spots. We've only had the extra wildcard recently. So, yeah, no, I don't think so. Actually, we used to have two wildcard spots. Now we have 3, so I don't think it was probable till like 3 years ago. Marshland, 16 years gone. He was slash captain. To the division rival. Did they get a good haul for him at least? Hey, hey, hey. There we go. Matt Olson taking it to Pound Town. Love hitting with Olson cards. You have to pretend he's a left-handed McGuire. Let's see. You can see the AFC North putting 4 teams into the playoffs. Yeah, North was playing pretty well last year, but I don't know, man. Wait a minute. The Browns are in the AFC North, right, Clarky? Now the Browns aren't making the playoffs next year. Something drastic would have to happen for the Browns. Second round pick.
One ball, no strike.
All right, 4-4. We're playing an event. This is get the rust off night. Would love to stream tomorrow, but tomorrow I have to be up early again. So I'll probably miss one more night. My son has a STEM class really early in the morning. So probably we'll miss tomorrow night as we get the rust off, but we'll be on for launch night. Hey, what's up, Bama? Don't see why the Niners paid Ayuk last year and then tried to trade him this year. The Niners didn't try to trade Ayuk, did they? I haven't read anything about that. Hog Johnson, what's happening, Hog? Hog, what do you think about Sam Darnold to our Seahawks, buddy? Sharks made some nice moves to get younger. I thought they were super young as it stood. Guys, if you're browsing, please come on in and follow. If you're in chat, please like and share. Stream will extend the higher the follower number goes. First time on the show in a while, so I don't expect it to just blow up immediately, but this will be our main game next 3 or 4 months. Yeah, Bama and Tippis got the same birthday. Apparently the Patriots are interested. That would be wild if the Niners could offload Ayuk. I would not trade for him unless the Niners offered a sweetener because he's coming off a major injury. Oh, my touch portal disconnected. Sounds like something wrong with my Wi-Fi, maybe. Not great. And this one, Oppo Taco. It's everyone's favorite taco shell. You guys going hard shell or soft shell? Donnie's always hard. That's fine. But yeah, I like the hard shell taco. Just a little joke for Bama for her birthday. Soft shell for Goat. Soft shell for Bama. What do I think about letting Greenlaw go? You wanted to keep him out of everybody. Greenlaw. I got a wow out of Jason. Diego caught that one. Oh, Brent Rooker to Pound Town. It was an innuendo, right? I didn't show anything on stream I wasn't supposed to. 507 feet, guys. Oh, man. Get me ready for 25. Rob Nin. Getting blasted. This one may have too high of a launch angle, unfortunately. Damn, it was a joke for you. If you missed it, you missed it. You got to go back through the VOD. Oh, Frank Thomas. Took it deep. I was asking what type of shell everybody likes. I said I'm always hard. Damn, that's what I said. But, yeah, hard shell is 100% what I meant. No, nothing else. Let's see. You think it'll work if we can build him a line? What are my thoughts on all the trades they're doing? It's disappointing because so many fan favorites are gone. Hog Johnson. Personally, to me, they were fan favorites. Like for me as a fan, I enjoyed Gino, Tyler, and DK a lot. I know some fans did not care for Gino. I'm guessing some fans didn't care for Gino just because of how Gino looked, which is ridiculous. But you know, that's kind of a different conversation. But yeah, Darnold seems like he's on a decent deal. But if they don't block for him, they're going to stink. One Hundy Dame, what's up, Dame? How do I feel about the Bill signing Bosa? I don't care for either of the Bosa brothers. I hope he goes to Buffalo and loses the way that they've been losing in the playoffs and they remain paper tigers. But I don't blame him for getting paid. I really thought he was going to go play with his brother in San Francisco, though. Like, I was thinking that would be the one player the Niners would pick up, was old Joey Bosa breaking down. Yeah, I was hoping to keep Gino as well. But yeah, Greenlaw, I mean, it's too bad about Greenlaw if you're a Niner fan. I feel like if Greenlaw's injury didn't happen during the Super Bowl, you guys would have won that Super Bowl. After he went out, then Mahomes just started attacking the heck out of the middle of the field, and the game was never the same. Can this Raleigh Fingers play right field? Let's try Raleigh Fingers off the bench, and we'll do some defensive shifting. I don't know how to feel about Sam Howell or our other Sam. Drawing a blank on his name now. Oh yeah, not Sam Howell. Sam Darnold, the Darnell. Is there, right? The GQ bus or whatever his nickname is. He had a nice year for the Vikings. He'd struggled throughout his career up until last season when he became the de facto starter. So I guess we're going to find out if he's legit or not. But you know, it's one of those things. Time will tell what happens. Let's see. Anthony, I don't know what you're getting at. Why did the Seahawks not let anybody retire for him? Yeah, I think that's overblown. I feel like Richard Sherman's trying to get the talking point because he's a clickbait media face now. Diego, kind of like Draymond's getting into that hot take stuff. Seahawks have had guys retire for him throughout the history. Recently, maybe not, but you know who retires with their teams anymore in the modern NFL? Jerry Rice didn't retire for your 49ers. Joe Montana didn't retire for your 49ers. Steve Young was a Buccaneer, so it's not like guys necessarily play their whole career in one location. Yeah, I mean, I know it's a little further back, but where do you see that? Peyton Manning was a Bronco at the end. Calvin Johnson, yeah, but Calvin went out young, right? Yeah, but he quit, yeah. So I mean, it's really rare that you see a guy go his whole career somewhere. Yeah, I would have liked Bobby Wagner to hang it up with the Seahawks, or Tyler Lockett, or you know, even DK would have been cool if he could have always been a Seahawk, but. That's just not the business of football anymore. Yeah, Andrew Luck did, but he was another one that you know left the grind while he still had his health intact, and I don't blame him. This guy's been a little bit swing and miss happy, but smashing that deal. We got a good relay, but he's if Jerry Rice signed on one day with the Niners, it's something I don't recall. Rice ended his career as a Seahawk. He went into camp that following year with the Denver Broncos, but the Broncos were going to have him kind of being like a gunner on special teams and stuff, so they just Jerry decided to call his career there. He was going to be like wide receiver 4. Favorite sport, I like golf. Yeah, Eli counts. Yeah, but I mean Eli Manning, like borderline Hall of Fame guy. But I mean, to single out the Seahawks because of it, I think it's just a Richard Sherman talking point because Sherman still probably has some resentment to John Schneider for not giving him the big money contract back when he hit free agency and he ended up with your Niners. But he's appreciate all the likes there. Need a goofy, funny picture. Ooh, asking for the tongue out. Ooh, that's on OF, Bama. No, yeah, I'll see what I can do, but nothing that's incriminating. Nothing that can be used against me. Wait, the infielders are rough here. All right, I just want to be sure. Oh yeah, Walter Jones retired a Seahawk. Yeah, Walter Jones, Cortez Kennedy, Steve Largent. That's probably 3 out of 4 of your Seahawk Mount Rushmore. I mean, maybe, arguably, depends what you value with the Seahawks. But I mean, those guys were career Seahawks. Yeah, that should be a game. Oh, it's a 99 speed. He might get me. Okay, we got it. All right, we're back in the ball game, guys. First game back. Victory is ours. We may never lose again. If you're in TikTok chat, and I know some of you guys are, please follow, share, like. If anybody can send a heart me, that'll put you on the team. We need more guys on the team. If anybody can subscribe, it adds buku hours to, or not hours, minutes to the time bank. Yeah, Bobby's got to be there. Yeah. I guess you could make an argument for like Cam or Earl or somebody too, but or maybe Russ being our Super Bowl winning quarterback. But to me, yeah, I mean those guys were like different era guys that played there. Oh my gosh, holy bundles of packs. Let's see what we get out of these packs, guys, because we really need to grind out the packs for 24. Kaepernick retired a Niner. Nobody was picking him up. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I guess Colin was only a Niner. Marshawn, if you're into the folklore, yeah, Marshawn's up there. Kaepernick absolutely got screwed by the league, not getting another opportunity somewhere. I mean, I'm sure a year or two down the road we're going to hear Kaepernick's in shape and he's trying to make it onto a team. Some of those years that have piled up on him, he probably should have just called it. But when he was still a decent athlete and still towards his prime, yeah, somebody should have picked him up at least to be a backup. Seattle brought him in. And I think Seattle was interested in him being a backup, but he was looking for a starting gig. That's when Russ was firmly entrenched as our guy. How good do I think Brock Purdy is compared to other people? I think Brock Purdy is extremely overrated. And I think we saw the decline of Brock Purdy's success last year when all the superheroes were not super healthy all around the Niners team and how he struggled at times. Now, he was the last pick in the 7th round. He was an extremely great value for the 49ers there to getting a starting caliber quarterback. He's probably a top 15 guy, but I hope they overpay him like an MVP guy because that's what every Niner fan was telling me 2 seasons ago when you guys went to the Super Bowl, that he should be the MVP. And I was like, this guy's not that good. People have been telling you you're crazy for 2 years, says Crispy. Let's see. Imagine next year they go and get Bonds in the game, and then it's Bobby Bonds. And Barry's brother played professional baseball too. I forgot his name because I know there's a Bonds baseball card where it's got Barry's brother, Barry, and Bobby on it. Jacrispy, thanks very much for following. When you can't throw a bubble screen to Debo for 70 yards for a touchdown, GG's. Yeah, exactly. Let's see. Bama says I have one hand in a latex glove, skin above the knuckle. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought this was going somewhere else, Bama. Bama, yeah, I hope you get better. That sounds painful. We started off with the hard taco jokes, Bama, so I thought the latex glove was going to be a punchline for something. But yeah, I'm sorry that you're not feeling well. But I mean, yeah, Purdy comes in and he's able to run Shanny's system, and they did a good job blocking for him. I know Niner fans love to lament how terrible their offensive line is, but I mean they have like Trent Williams on the line, who's probably at least 2 years ago was probably the best left tackle in football, and they're not terrible at blocking, and they had Usyk and all those guys, right? But at CMC you had Kittle, you had Debo, you had Ayuk playing well, you had Jennings playing well, and yeah, I mean it was just easy, right? Just throw it 7 yards and let the guys take off and get all the rack yards for you. We'll see how good he is with no weapons. Yeah, exactly. We'll see if he can elevate his game. And he's got a little evade to his game, right? Like he can extend plays. He doesn't tend to overly panic. He plays with some flair, and he's kind of full of himself. It's just amazing that he came in with that much poise, considering he barely made it into the league. I mean, he easily could have been a guy that was playing in the USFL or something, and people would have just forgot about him. But hey, good for him. DK was my favorite player on the team, so it'll be sad to see him somewhere else. But that's sports. I've been a fan of the Seahawks since I was like 5-6 years old. As soon as I had like a recognition of my cousin playing in the league and playing with the Seahawks, I started rooting for him. So I just roll with the franchise, but it's a bummer to see somebody that you enjoy not being there. And then you don't know the rules of overtime. Yeah, exactly. For real, low-key, one of the calmest players that Diego's seen. He played on the Seahawks, but I changed my opinion. No, I mean, I think, I don't know, man. Maybe you look at it through the lens of being a fan, right? You're looking at everything in a burgundy and gold lens. I look at it in a action green and blue lens. But like Gino, I love Gino. Gino had a down year last year. Gino struggled in the red zone at times. Gino also played behind a horrible line, and you know it is what it is. Gino's story for me was pretty endearing. A guy that was kind of well regarded coming out of college, and he was a second round pick, and he got to play for the Jets, which is a darling franchise, big media market, and started to struggle, got punched by his teammate, and all the stuff about Gino's out there, right, that we know about. And he went and redeemed himself, right? The whole "they wrote me off, I didn't write back" thing when he beats Russell Wilson the first game as our starter. And Seahawks made it to the playoffs when everybody thought they were going to rebuild and win like 3 games that season. So yeah, I was on board with Gino. So maybe I like Gino more because he was my guy, right? And I link the pleasure of having watched him have some success there in Seattle versus like Brock Purdy. He's keeping the Niners afloat, and I want to see the Niners down in the dumps for what it's worth. But yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, if Brock was a Seahawk, I don't think I would be enamored with him. That wow, this guy's got elite arm talent or something, because I don't see it when I watch Brock Purdy play. Yeah, Steve Largent is a distant relation of mine, Diego. So that's why I like Seattle, and that's why I don't like your Niners or the Raiders or something. But now I like the Raiders because of Pete and Gino, and probably Tyler Lockett's going to be in the silver and black this year. We'll see. Ooh, here's Bryce Harper. Harper's got one of the best swings in the game. Who's everyone's favorite card to hit with? Like, favorite swing to hit with? Because, I mean, the cards change year after year. I usually love hitting with J-Ram. Those Jose Ramirez cards are always nice. Switch hitter, both sides of the plate. Sweet swing either way. King Griffey. Yeah, Griffey can be really good. Tyler, I go back to playing video games when we had King Griffey Jr. Baseball on Super Nintendo. And I love those Griffey games. Nintendo used to own the majority share of the Mariners, so that's when we got those Griffey games. I think there was 3 of them. I never knew they made a 3rd edition, which was the one for N64. I had the first N64, but they made an N64 slugfest. I played it on emulators as an adult, but yeah, those games were awesome. Tatis for Diego. Yeah, Tatis goes hard too. Nintendo games were fun. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Ellie's a good call. I should probably reset after every win to keep the arms healthy, but I mean, we're playing with common arms, so whatever. I'm going to warm up Rob Nin and put him into the game. Thanks, guys, for the 5 follows. We'll hopefully get more and more interest in baseball if we stay consistent with it. Plus, I started right in the middle of the night when a lot of the West Coasters are probably already asleep. But, yeah, up to you guys. We'll go as long as the time bank has time for. Just kind of good to get some of the rust off and think through baseball a bit. I imagine the first 4 nights I'm going to do Conquest, Moments, storylines, and then probably jump in against the standard players when Standard Edition drops, because I'll buy the upgraded copy, even though I hate to give them my money. Was I always a Warrior fan? No. Yeah, I was always a Warrior fan. I'm from California, so why would I like the Sonics? My cousin didn't play for the Sonics. I'm not related to Death of the Shrimp or anything. Diego, don't try to call me a bandwagon. Hate to put a nephew in the penalty box, but I will, Diego. Kaz, thank you for the likes. Everybody's got to get on Kaz's level. I'm sure he's got the crown for the most likes in chat. Yeah, max elevation was so dumb in these games. They've got a few good things that they're coming into the game this year. A few things that they're lacking on is a gameplay overhaul and graphics overhaul. But lower time bank is good. Warmed up pitchers is good. Yeah, the elevation being lowered. I don't need to play on 6,000 elevation feet things. Yeah, so the Warriors. I'll tell you the Warriors story, Diego. Since we're just talking about whatever. When I was growing up, I lived out in the country, right? So back in my day, we didn't have streaming and all this stuff. We didn't even have satellite internet or satellite TV. Some people had the huge, monstrous satellites. If you were, you know, probably middle class, upper middle class, my family wasn't springing for all that. So we just had the antennas. Antenna was whatever was over the air that happened to be in your area that you could pick up the signal on. So out of Fresno, there was an independent channel that would show the Lakers. So I grew up watching a lot of Laker basketball, but my dad didn't care for the Lakers. So I usually was rooting for the other team. But I watched a lot of the Showtime Lakers. And then around 90, they started showing not only the Lakers, but they had like 20, 30 games of the Warriors that year. First Warrior game I watched, I remember they scored about 120 points and they got the win. It was the Run TMC era, and that just became my team, and I rooted for them ever since. Let's see. Got something that'll elevate Francis Bama. GOAT, if you get it wrong, it'll get super small. Yeah, that GOAT division is going to be interesting. Got lucky, unlucky to be born in Oakland. Oakland's pretty cool. I mean, it's got its pluses and minuses for sure. Am I going to play NHL 25? I'll play... Isn't 25 already out, Tyler? Isn't 26 the next one? I'll play the new one whenever it releases, but I'm not going to play it like something regularly. I struggle on the game. I'm not familiar with the mechanics. I don't get enough hours on it. I don't follow NHL enough to be sitting here talking about it. Mispronouncing the European players' names is probably funny for you guys, but yeah, I'm a dunce when it comes to hockey knowledge. If the Sharks go on a good run, I'll pay attention to them. Otherwise, yeah, I'm not watching a ton of NHL. I'm glad that they got Macklin Celebrini, though. Macklin's dad is part of the Warriors, not the coaching staff, but he's like the fitness and health guy for the Warriors. So as we were approaching this draft, we were hoping Celebrini would come to the Bay. Yeah, then you get the easy name, says Noah. How is the NHL this year, Tyler? Noah Mandel's in my purple chat. Noah's a big NHL supporter as far as watching the sport, and he plays the game pretty regularly. McGuire out of position at third, and will boot it and not get the lead runner of it either, unfortunately. Big Mac, when he came up, he played a little bit of third base. He converted to first because he's had Carney Lansford back in the day. Terry Steinbach was also a third baseman and got behind the plate because of Captain Carney. Hey, what's up, Bartan? How's your day going? Hey, T, thanks for the TikTok likes. Really need to take out the abilities. It's good, but just like any EA games, says Tyler. I hear you, man. Yeah, EA games are cool, but sometimes it's nice for them to have a little different feel game to game. And I think all the Ultimate Teams kind of play similarly. But at least it makes it semi-uniform when you go across and you know what Rivals is and, you know, whatever the different game modes are. Alright, so we're facing Mariano Rivera, the greatest cutter ball of all time. I wonder if Mariano's going to be in the game. There's some bad allegations around Mariano Rivera and his wife that are brewing right now. Yeah, the European names are hard, and I'm good at botching names that are not particularly hard. I guess we can roll with this guy, right? He's got okay power. Or should I just pop somebody else out in right field? Yeah, we'll throw Raleigh out there. Gotta go. Hey, buddy, please subscribe, thumbs up, and react since you're in the Love Red chat. Joey Wentz on the bump. I read that captains are going to function the same way as last year, so that means I'll have to have Matt Holliday in my lineup. Matt Holliday did not like being a member of the A's, and I think A's fans got sick of having Matt Holliday there too. He's only there for a few months. Welcome in, John. John, who's your favorite baseball team or favorite baseball player? This game's a pretty good pitcher. Last game I put up 8. This game I'm getting shut out through the first 5 outs in these max elevation parks. Brent Rooker. This cutter, curve, circle change. Didn't mean to R2 him, but I've forgotten to look at the pitch notes. Not playing for a while. Ace fan, favorite player, Kyler Murray. John, you legend. Yeah, Kyler really turned around our franchise. I'd have him as the second best center fielder behind Dave Henderson, personally. Rest in peace to Dave Henderson. Passed away as a pretty young man, unfortunately. I think he's only in his 50s. We lost Dave and Ricky now. But yeah, great to have you here. Always nice to have a fellow A's fan in here. The streets will never forget Prime Kyler. Hey, what's up, Lakin? How's your day been? I was just swinging at everything. I didn't want to take a call for a strike. I didn't. When we was about to hit Frank Thomas. Oh well. This is why we're playing now, to get some rust off for Monday for Standard Edition. But I'll play the 4 regulars, or the 4 early days on the game. And if we have everything done, like the USA map and all that, then maybe I'll play event or something. Let's see, John, also Warriors, Seahawks. No way, John. John, dude. How do you like the Seahawks? I feel like John read my my bio over on the purple stream. He's messing with me. We like the same team. John, who's your favorite soccer club? If John says a certain national team, then I'm gonna know. Your dad grew up in Oregon. Oh, that makes some sense. Then. Yeah, we like the same stuff, John. I'm glad you found this stream. Yeah, I've been running Seattle theme team on Madden Ultimate Team, and now we'll run like an A's theme. Although I probably won't jump into the A's theme immediately. I'll see what I can do as far as trying to run like a switch hitter meta if there is one early, and see if we can finesse a World Series. What's that, Joey Porter? How are you, buddy? I didn't even realize that I'm home team. I felt like I was on the road, but I guess this event, I guess, is stadium locked. Now I see what's going on. So just try to keep it close, and hopefully we can rally back. Go for the Earthquakes. I've been to an Earthquakes game. It's pretty cool over there. But yeah, I like the Italian national team, so I know John's not messing with me now. And if he is, he's not overdoing it. Here's Derek Jeter. Yankees finally starting to relax their policy on facial hair. Long overdue. The Law Dog's got it, but I don't think we can get this guy at the plate. Also watched a ton of golf. Recently came down to San Diego to see Tiger Woods in person. Tiger had a ruptured Achilles, right? Or was it ACL? I thought it was ruptured Achilles. But yeah, Tiger's going to be out a while. Is it any good? What do you mean, Tyler? I mean, they're playing in the River Cats Stadium. It's being upgraded for Major League Baseball, but it's going to be inferior to the Coliseum. Might be fun to play within the game, but we'll have to see. The team? What do you mean, Tyler? You said parking again. Now you're saying the team. The Sacramento A's this coming year will be known as the Athletics. They will not take up the moniker of Sacramento. But, yeah, they should be a decent team this year. I don't think they're really projected to win a lot of games, but their lineup 1 through 9 is solid. I think he hesitated. I don't know how we didn't get him on the tag out. To be perfectly frank. Look at Big Mac with a nice play at third. No, you're all good. But yeah, the park is going to be weird. I think it seats like 14,000. They have a grassy knoll for families to sit and hang out and enjoy the game. I would expect offense to rise quite a bit for the A's and visiting teams versus being in Oakland, because it's not the cold night air. It'll be a lot warmer being inland to Sacramento. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know how well it's going to play, or how many complaints we'll hear about it. I'm sure we'll hear some. I think the bigger complaint is if you're a member of the River Cats, because now you're pushed out by the A's a lot. They were going to play on artificial surface, but it seemed like the Players Association balked at that. At least they're going to play on grass. All right, we're going to go Oppo Taco. Brent Harris gets this one back. Lawrence Butler might get some MVP votes because of the stadium. Yeah, Butler's Definitely a dynamic and fun player to watch. Zusi, good to see you, buddy. How are you? You guys can see the PCI check wasn't great on that one, though. Probably should lift the lefty. We'll send up SG Ruiz. I'm doing really good. Yeah, how's your day? Little strategy here. And let's bring in David Justice. They're paying you to play against us. What's up, Lisa Burns? How are you? Man, I thought I could get the bat underneath it, but we'll hit a weak grounder. We're down to our final out. Lisa, who's your favorite baseball team? Not too bad. Got 2 physics exams tomorrow. Are you prepared for them? Hey, Kelton, thanks for lighting up the lights, adding time to the time bank, and for becoming a follower.
Nope, ball.
We're trying, Bama.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
I've watched one game. It's probably like game 3 of the spring. It was a free MLB game, but I haven't been watching that. I know these had a decent record there for a while. We got to 1,000 followers, 1,000 members on the Sacramento A's Reddit, which this guy started. Also gonna have the Vegas A's Reddit. Let's see, Marlin fan. Being 1-1, we won't be that high up on the matchmaking thing, so we'll just play the next game. Good game to that guy. So we get the rust off. Who's your favorite Marlin of all time? That's probably Jeff Conine from the expansion Marlins back in the day. I like the old Marlins uniforms. Orestes Destrada was really cool for the Marlins back then too, but Tyler's likely too young to remember those guys. Miggy, yeah, Miggy is a great call. Can you see the new cards? Tyler, I don't have the new cards, buddy. I'm just playing tonight after not playing for like 4 or 5 months, so I don't think I really have much of anything to be excited about. There is like a pre-order pack thing I can show you real fast, Tyler. Or not pre-order. What is it? It's promoting 25. So you can go in here and you get the 99. I think you get a 99 for Skeens, for Ellie De La Cruz, and for Gunnar Henderson. Pretty sure there's one of each. But my lineup, I'm running an A's lineup right now. Let's see. Hey, trying to decide if you should pre-order. Skip 24 is bad. Do you think 25 would be better? Yeah, sorry, Killa. It held up your message because we kind of keep the chat more friendly for any young ears that might be listening, even though they probably shouldn't be listening on that platform. But yeah, as far as 25 being better, like there's some quality of life things are making better on the game, but I don't think the game's going to get a big leap. It doesn't look like they've changed the hitting engine, the gameplay stuff, the graphics. It's just you want to play it because you miss the game. Getting it every other year is probably okay. Let's see. Play on a real field. Dylan, this is an event that is stadium locked, Dylan. So yeah, Dylan, act like a real chatter. Let's see. Did I see Hassan Reddick having a good season with the Buccaneers? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Too bad Mike's not in the chat. Mike would have some good opinion on it. They need to fix the matchmaking in BR, in your opinion. Fresh players matching up against leaderboards is crazy, says Trey. This year it's just like one progression, right? To my understanding, although I haven't looked at their streams or anything yet, but that was what I was believing that they were supposed to do. So you can play World Series, or not World Series, you can play Ranked, you can play BR, you can play Event, and they all just kind of count the same. Hey, what's up, Apple Trees? So first, Killa, it held up your message because it conflicted with auto mod settings. We keep it usually pretty family friendly here. Anyhow, as far as getting the game, if you skipped a year, I would think it would be okay to pick it up this year. I don't think the game's taken any big leap though. They got rid of some unpopular stuff. They got rid of sets and seasons. They've lowered the pause bank, which I think is a positive thing. I've heard they're lowering the max elevation on the creative stadiums and the minor league parks. So in general, I think they're going right direction somewhat. But I don't think it's going to be any revolutionary, wow, 25 is like this huge leap in the franchise type of year. Hey, what's up, Chikaitio? How's your day been? Maybe with the game not being free, they'll make some bigger changes. I think the game not being free for the Game Pass folks is probably a good thing. it brings in too many obnoxious people that maybe wouldn't play the game otherwise. Let's see. Called it Darnold to the Seahawks. Yeah, bummer. Well, hopefully he works out. I didn't mind the contract they gave him. I'm glad we didn't pay him $45 million or something here. They have finally realized it's a video game. Doesn't have to be fully realistic. Goat difficulty would be really hard, of course. Yeah, if they're putting in difficulty beyond Legend, like Legend's miserable for me as it is. I only play Legend if I'm World Series pushing and get caught up there. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see how Goat plays and which guys play on Goat. It's probably going to be like the top 50s beating the heck out of each other on there. Somewhat family friendly. I mean, we make innuendos, but I just don't say it bluntly where any Tinder ears would understand. No warming up relievers. That's definitely good. It's just a waste of time. I mean, I know some people like the authentic feeling of it, but yeah, it doesn't really add to the game. I want to get John Smoltz in. Let me get John Smoltz in. Although we haven't faced 3 batters yet. This guy's working the counts. What's up, Bambino? The spin out of the way animation saves me from swinging sometimes. Little P, we're on PlayStation 5. How about yourself, Little P? Thoughts on Tiger? It's a shame that he got injured again. Tiger's career took kind of a weird arc, right? I mean, his dad passed away. They said he got into doing a lot of naval SEAL training, beat the heck out of his body. Then he had multiple car accidents. The first car accident was, the one where his wife found out about him. All the stuff came public about his personal life, and the one that was somewhat recent, right? That he had. I didn't mean to sit down, small to put him in. And now here goes. I read it was ruptured Achilles. Somebody said ACL in chat earlier, but yeah, I mean Tiger probably should have passed Jack Nicklaus for major wins, but he didn't do it, and it's just. It's like anything, the opportunity missed. He's 49 now. It's not like he's going to find the fountain of youth. But yeah, I'll get MLB The Show 25. Did I like 24? It wasn't my favorite, to be honest with you. I played it. I have a good time with you guys in the community. I haven't really enjoyed the game a lot since like 21 probably. Achilles tendon. Okay, so Bambino's confirming it's the Achilles for Tiger. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. I could have sworn that's what I read earlier today. He's a pretty good batter. He's out here playing lawyer ball on me. I feel like he hasn't taken much time off the game. Some of you guys, you play it year round. I'm not that way. You missed 21. Yeah, I think like 21 was peak. 20 was really good too, I thought. Wish the Rams never traded Ernest Jones, who's a great run defender. Jones was awesome for us as our green dot defender. And there's probably a grand slam unless we can rob this with Butler. New robbing animation coming to the game next year. Oh, I thought my timing was pretty good, but I thought we'd challenge him and he was all over it. Yeah, who knows? Who knows how much he'll play? I don't think he's going to be a huge winner on the senior tour because Tiger's almost old enough for the senior tour, but not now. Niners are the bills came due for the Niners. They had to do what they had to do to try to contend. They just didn't get through the window for the title. Lil P, I'm an athletics fan. How about yourself?
You're above what strength?
Yeah, this guy's got Smoltz out here. Doesn't Smoltz kind of show the ball too much? I think that's usually the knock on the Smoltz cards. Not like I'm going to tee off after not playing for months, but yeah, we're getting the rust off. Lil P's a Dodger fan. Hey, I got a Dodger colored PlayStation controller. Just took it out of the box tonight. Users and Ace fan. Hey, we want all the Ace fans in here. All 17 of us. We all need to be in this chat, hanging out. Can you play me?
1-1.
It's A-Day or however it's pronounced. Buddy, did you even follow the stream? I don't remember you following. Let's see. You mean Phil went to the senior tour and dominated, then went back to live? Please play me. Listen, guys, I don't play friendlies, so the answer is no. I would open it up to some, what do they call it? Co-op. Maybe we'll do like co-op Sundays once 25 drops. If you guys want to play with me, but we'll do subscribers have priority to those nights. So it's only like $2.69 to subscribe if you're on TikTok chat. Oh, I thought that was going. Let's see. Well, they've already left. Yeah, the A's are the tenants in the Riverbank, the Rivercat Stadium. Co-op now counts towards stat missions and PXP. That's a good change.
That's the ball.
Even though you're a Dodger fan, didn't say that they left. They're just leaving the fan base. Oh yeah, it's a mess, bud. What they're doing, their ownership group is absolutely ridiculous in Oakland, and it's a shame that Major League Baseball is starting to push out the Rays owners, but not John Fisher. They should both be pushed out. Rays fans have been, screwed over for years too. If you guys are in TikTok chat, that timer is running down. We'd love everybody to follow the stream. If you guys follow it, adds time to our timer. If you have any friends showing online, please share the stream with them. And the like-a-thon is on. If you want to get your profile picture to the top, just tap that screen, right? The more likes, the better for TikTok for sure. Co-op's not my favorite game mode, but I might get more into it this year.
That's the ball.
I just feel like it was more laggy and more messing around in the menus. Something I usually try to avoid on my stream. And that one, I didn't really make a good pinpoint, and yeah, Mickey's all over it. Zeusy, thanks for the share. We got the first one of the day. Then we've hit the struggle bus since. But yeah, we'll have a lot of more casual players returning, I would imagine. Hopefully I can beat some of those guys. Wilson's fairly smooth over there. You guys remember the Robert Poisson card? He was an A's prospect card. God, he got great defensive animations. Was a pretty solid hitter too. I think he was in 21. No metal bats. I wonder if they're gonna bust out the metal bats for like a moonshot event though. Like in the jersey. Thanks, Little P. Yeah, I'll need to recreate them or something that I like for the new game here coming up. Might do that off screen. I think people don't usually enjoy too much jersey design stuff. If this was not a moonshot type thing, I probably would just concede it because it's the event, but event in this maxed out stadium, we can definitely score 6. Doesn't mean I will score 6, but we can. How do I feel about Sam? We got 2 Sams. We got Darnold and Sam Howell, but Darnold's supposed to be the starter. Would have preferred to stay with Gino, but it is what it is. Sam's on a reasonable contract with not too much guaranteed money. We have to protect Darnold, and we need to get some run blocking going as well because the team's just terrible in the interior of that offensive line, and I don't know what they're doing. Seems like we're swinging and missing, trying to land big name free agents. Uniforms shouldn't take too long to create. No, that's true. You're not going to buy it. Not that rich. Just going to stay with 24. Hey, I mean, you can always pick it up later in the year too, Little P. Not everything has to be a day one purchase, but I understand being frugal with your money. If I didn't stream, I don't think I'd buy the game this year. Game has not been super enjoyable. Let me try to get through this inning. If I don't score in the bottom of the second, we'll just go on to another game.
That's ball.
Same name everywhere. We do multi-stream. If anyone's new to the stream and listening, it's Daniel Freak on all the platforms. Yeah, this guy just isn't swinging out of the strike zone. I mean, it's not like you're supposed to, but I've had a few guys that were chasing a bit earlier. Hey, what's up, Mr. Z? How are you? Thanks for chatting with us for the first time. So, Little P, I try, and real life gets in the way, but I try to start around midnight Pacific Standard Time. I'm on the West Coast, and usually we just have our timer and we go however long the stream takes us. The more you guys follow, more time goes up, more subs and gifts and all that. Everything adds time to the time bank. More activity, right? But yeah, Sundays is popping. We'll do some long streams, of course, for the release this coming week. So instead of doing like an hour and a half or something, we'll probably do like 4-hour streams. Hey, thanks for being here, Mr. Z. In all honesty, it's because everybody settles down. The house is quiet, and I can lock in and try to play and have a good time. When my kids are being loud and running up and down the hall and stuff, it's just
0-1.
yeah. I'd rather be spending time with them at that point of the day. Thoughts on Darnold pickup? I'm not thrilled about it, but I don't hate it either. Let's see. That's what you mean. It's like the game is the same. They charge 99 for the deluxe. Is crazy. I remember when they had the $80 version. I think it was $80. Wasn't it like 60, 80, and 100? I remember getting the mid tier just so I could jump on early and stream it, Killa. But yeah, it's a bummer. They have the monopoly on Major League Baseball, and if you like the sport, you're probably going to play their game, whether they put in the hard work or not. Let me concede this one. He's at 2 grand slams. Did not hit well in this matchup, but good game to the saucy guy. Let's see. Bambino says I'm conflicted. He paid 25 for the 99. Conflicted about 25. He paid 99 for the version, then got hit with the opportunity to take part in something else. Not sure what you'd rather do. Hate it when your dad walks in. Also kind of love it because he's barely around the house. Hey, Jason, if that was you, dude, you kicked my butt. I haven't played in months, so if I get to catch you in 2 months or so, maybe I can give you a better game. But yeah, you were locked in, not chasing anything. If that was you, and if you just found the stream, Jason, welcome in. Great connecting with the folks on the purple app, as I like to call it, when we're multi-streaming. But yeah, we need more followers. More followers means we'll stream longer. So if you're checking us out for the first time, hit that follow button. Let's get Brent Rooker up there. Probably just take the opportunity since it pays way more than 99 bucks. Yeah. I mean, the game's going to be there. I know there's always the excitement, Bambino, of like release night hype and first weekend hype and blah, blah, blah. But it's still going to be as enjoyable or as frustrating, a week later or whenever you can start diving into it. Hey, what's up, Captain DC? Hey, Lil P, if you want to stream snipe me, go for it. Usually I discourage you guys from stream sniping, but I'm playing the event if you want to put together a lineup during my matchmaking. Goat, thanks for the likes. But as far as like adding people and trying to get them in and stuff, it's too much messing around. Tends to slow down the stream. Oh, I don't want to play co-op tonight. I just want to play some 3-inning games, Little P. After not playing for a long time, I kind of got to get used to seeing the ball come in and all that. Chance to go 8 versus 1 too often. Bambino, is it 8 versus you, or is it you and 7 teammates against 1? Because I think that could go either way. If I'm thinking about what I think you're talking about. Either way, I mean, yeah, if it pays the bills, go for it. You're the one. Oh, dude, yeah, sure, why not? Got an idea for me? Lay it on me, Little P. You're off Friday, playing all day as Captain DC. Expect the servers to suck on day 1. That's just almost par for the course for these games. It's going to be laggy. It's going to be glitchy. Stuff's not going to show up. Somebody said if you did the now and later, or then and later, whatever those packs are called, the moments, you guys should do them. That stuff isn't going to show up until the standard release, so don't expect it there on day 1. Boy, this feels really laggy, guys. You're on the road when you push up and it's delayed. I don't really home hunt, but if it's like, I always make the joke like I'm connected to somebody on the International Space Station. If it feels like it's like super delayed, I don't usually want to play that game because it's going to be a bad gaming experience. One thing with SDS's matchmaking that I've heard, like I just matched up with whoever that was. Let's say that was Zeusy from TikTok chat. Zeusy's got a bad connection to me. We won't match up again for 48 hours. So back out of those connections if it feels terrible is what I would recommend to you guys. Don't do online stuff for Captain DC. Some of the fittest on the platform should be interested. Dude, yeah, I think you gotta do it. Get paid. Hopefully you enjoy your work. I know from what I've read some like Reddit threads and some interviews over the years that I don't want to say you get desensitized to what you're doing, but it's not maybe the same as just, random guy having a fun experience, kind of randomly or, through some friends or something. It may lose some of its novelty, but yeah, like that's a really cool sounding setup for you. Should you open your packs right away or wait till the first promo? I would open them right away. I think there's what do they call it, opportunity cost. The sooner you have your stuff opened, you can work on it, you can flip it for stubs, whatever it is that you want to do. If you wait, then it's just waiting there. You're going to be taking longer to start progressing your Diamond Dynasty team. I I think it's Axon, right? Axon, thank you very much for following. One-on-one is better, to be honest, as Bambino. Yeah, and imagine you could get some chemistry and talk to whoever you're working with, you know, pre-event, post-event, if you guys do multiple takes or whatever. Or, you know, if it's a group thing, right? Yeah, that's got to be just kind of like a lot of body parts moving around. All right, we got Daniel Lynch on the bump. Talked to them for months ahead of time. Can't wait for the game. Been bored playing the same stuff. What you been playing, buddy? And who's your favorite baseball team? Thanks, guys. We had like 10 followers in the first hour. Don't really expect 24 to blow up on TikTok, but we'll get back to it. We'll definitely be pushing to try to hit triple digits on most of the streams and hopefully close out the road to 50,000 there. Hey, thanks, Captain DC. That's when I think I probably hammer if I'm playing daily, which we will be. Twins switching through Minecraft in the NHL. Oh, nice. Is that game fun? Might get it. The show, I've had a great time with it, Zusi, over the years. It's grown stale to me somewhat. So if you tune into the streams, I might be complaining more than I've been complaining like on Madden about the gameplay and the progression. But yeah, it's a cool game for sure. Go Royals. How about favorite Royal and favorite Twin all time for you guys that are Royal fans and Twin fans? I'll try to give you my favorites. I really did love Kirby Puckett until I read about Kirby Puckett's life. There's a really good Sports Illustrated article on the rise and fall of Kirby Puckett. So now I feel differently about Kirby. There's a perfect. Does it have the elevation? It's Oppo Taco for a solo shot from Oli. What was the exit velocity on that? 107. And then let's see. Favorite Royal is probably George Brett, but I liked Willie Wilson a lot back in the day too, Mr. Z. I don't know if you're old enough to remember him. Hey, Marco. Yeah, we're caught in 4K. What's up, buddy? Marco says, you got the Amazon Star Trek collection 4K. You work too much to do the online stuff. Dude, the online stuff is more stressful than anything. I like it for the content. Technically, right now, everybody is tied for number 1 in the world on MLB 25. 2v1, 3v1. We're fine. After that, it's a lot of pre-production and to not just have someone feeling left out. Jack Caglione is going to be a superstar. I hope I said his name right. George Brett and Ricky Anderson. I'm not replaying. My opponent just didn't go forward. Offline's boring, says Bambino. Hey, we're popping a few, right, Little P? Oh, man. Perfect. Donnie's locked in. Let's see. Back tomorrow for live. Hey, Zusi, always a pleasure, buddy. Zusi, I haven't made it into the Discord yet, have you? I'd love you to click on my profile. Link tree's there. Come on in. You get the chance. I mean, it's easy to look like you're on fire, but this is pretty much moonshot, right? So the PCI is big. He's using a common pitcher. But it's a good, like, get back into the game thing. But I'm not exactly crushing it on Legend right now or something, to be fair. That one, just a little too low. Yeah, I'd love to have you in there, Zusi. Right. I may have left early, but I think we're okay. If he's just going to chill with the ball, I'm going to score this runner. Yes, there's a clip. 4,000 baseball IQ right there. Just keep running, guys. That's what you do. But yeah, he didn't want to throw it in. Like, I'm not just going to take third. I'm going to take home. Call me Alicia Keys. This boy is on fire. Let's see. Just playing offline to grind. PXP is a nightmare sometimes. So, Bambino, I'm old enough, and I know you're like 10 years-ish younger than me. I remember the games when they were just strictly offline. I find some joy in just enjoying the game and not dealing with the toxicity that you occasionally deal with head-to-head play. Now that the time bank is lowered and stuff, I think it should be a little bit nicer this coming year for the show. Can't wait to see how small your PCI is going to be with Joey Gallo on Goat. Hey, what's up, Jay? How are you, buddy? Good to have you in the stream. Axon, thank you for the likes. The like-a-thon is on, so the more you guys like, the further up your profile picture gets displayed. Been playing online games since Madden 05 or 06. Why did he intentionally walk me? This dude's trolling, right? All right. Never played MLB The Show till 20. My first year was 19, so we started around the same time. 19 was a blast. I got a PS4. I'd been Xbox that generation, so ended up having both consoles kind of late in the console run then. And man, Ichiro was still in the game. Ichiro was so fun to hit with. Yeah, I mean, we're racking them up, but to be fair, guys, we're in Shieldwood. PCI is as big as the house, and he's using a common pitcher. I got to go out there and pitch too. Hey, what's up, Hot Dog? How are you doing, buddy? I just don't want everybody to get like the impression the old man Zach did. I have my moments, but I don't want you guys to tune in and, you know, in a week and be like, hey, Donnie, you can't hit anymore. What happened? Let's see. Years of War came out in 06. You're playing Madden Online. Before that, got the Xbox for Madden. Sure hope you're given the one more shot. If it sucks, you're done supporting SPS. Yeah, I'd like to not give them my money, Killa. But, you know, from a streaming content creation standpoint, what else am I going to do in the spring? The golf game is too niche, I think, to just strictly stream golf. So I'll play MLB and then college football drop, and I'll probably play some college football and some MLB through the summer. But, you know, we're going to have like 3-4 months where it's going to mostly be the show. Let's see, Captain DC, he was Xbox 360 to 1, then went to PlayStation 4 and 5. Yeah, I landed on 5, just happened to catch one in stock. First time was last year for Jay. Hey, what's up, Dawson? And Braden, how are you guys? Can you get a good night? Of course, man. Yeah, I hate to have you leave, but thanks for hanging out with us, Little P. If you get a chance and you're there in TikTok, you guys can click on my profile. The link tree is there. Please join the Discord server. If you use any other mutual socials, Blue Sky, Threads, Twitter, Insta, I go by the same name on all of them. Please follow me. Be happy to connect with you guys on all of those. Golf will be more for the nighttime, says Axon. That's when you catch yourself playing it. Yeah, I'm probably going to blend in golf like once or twice a week, I imagine, but mostly the show. Show usually has done well for me historically. He decided to call it a game. All right, GG. We'll take our win. How's our time bank looking, guys? We got at least 26 minutes left guaranteed. If more of you follow or anybody subscribes, that'll bump up the timer. C. Bambino says it gave the PS5 away and forgot you didn't finish Red Dead Redemption 2. Had to start over on PC. Oh, man. Yeah, Little P, great to hang out with you. All right. Since I haven't played in so long, it looks like we're progressing through everything, getting just buku packs. Let's go see what we get. I don't even know what would be like a significant pack pull at this stage. I'm guessing there isn't one. I didn't pack Trout this year. I packed Trout last couple of years prior, at least once or twice. It's all their fault. They keep showing you the Western shorts. Got hooked back into it. I liked a lot of John Wayne movies growing up. Although my dad loved watching Westerns, so they were usually on. Enjoyed some of the other actors too, like Audie Murphy and Roy Rogers and Gene Autry and all that. But yeah, there's something about Wayne definitely commanded his presence in most of the scenes he was in. Let's take Gallo because that's who Bambino was talking about. All right, back to the ball game. Multiplayer event. It's events rewind. I don't even know what we get on this stuff. Okay, so this is like a 50-win thing. We're not going to go through that tonight, but yeah, usually I try to go through all those. Truly don't think John Wayne is really good. He had some classic lines, man, like I wouldn't hit you, mister. Like hell I wouldn't. And then he punches him and stuff. The Modern True Grit. Yeah, the Modern True Grit was pretty good. It came out like 10 years ago, right? Or roughly in there. If it's what I'm thinking of, it was good. Although I only watched it once. I wouldn't mind rewatching it. Got the PS5 when it first released, 2020. Sister somehow got one for you. Better than the OG. Yeah, I wouldn't mind rewatching those. I have a hard time getting everybody to be quiet enough to let me listen to them. For me to listen to a movie, the kids are just too much in the house, and once they're asleep, I want to stream and do content creation, so I don't really get to watch much. It's more than a remake, though. Has additional stuff. Hey, Mac B, welcome in, buddy. Good to have you here. Were you born in 1977? I'm only asking because I was born in 1980. Always nice to get fellow graybeards in here. Gave up on sleep. Hey, Zach, I'm glad you're back. I'm sorry you're not sleeping, though, if you need to sleep. 310 to Yuma is just a pure remake. See, she sent it to your dad's when you went down to his for Christmas. You got it. Captain, she sounds like an awesome sister. 1984 for Killa. So you are 40 now. On the wrong side of 40. It's not that bad. So far, it's not that bad. Watching old basketball games. Oh, nice. Like old basketball games, or like Thunder games from this year type of basketball games. Tombstone and Open Rage are some of the better modern westerns. Pretty sure I've seen Tombstone. I don't think I've seen the 310 to Yuma remake. Riley, thank you for lighting up the lights. Adding some time to our time bank. Good to have you here. Can't believe I'm going to be 45. I feel like it was the other day I was turning 40. It's like, now, got some more miles getting racked up here. Recently watched Lonesome Dove TV series. Yeah, Lonesome Dove was huge back in the day. I remember when it aired on, over antenna to my house when I was a kid. Honestly, don't remember a lot about it though now. Robert Duvall, Tommy Lee Jones. It's weird, Donnie. We met when you're 18. You're going to be 24 this year. Yeah, dude, time just keeps chugging, for sure. You've seen a lot of life events, and I have too for Zach. Like I remember when Zach was getting back to going to college, and now he's got his college degree, and all the different things that happen when you know somebody for a long time. So your dad wrapped it up, had you unwrap it, or already knew what it was. Gunfight at the OK Corral. I saw it with your dad for Noah. Oh no, yeah, I understand. Maybe yeah, I definitely got some years on you. It probably looks a lot better now. I mean, I don't know if they do any digital remastering, but we always lost quality with the over-the-air broadcast. There would be this, I shouldn't say there was always, but there was typically like some type of fuzziness depending which network it was. CBS and ABC came in really well, but like NBC would not have the best quality. So there we go. Yeah, being on premium, just watch them as you like, and probably looks way better than my memory of it. We're gonna get a PCI check homer for Ole. What Madden is this? This is Bo Jackson edition. You get to segue into doing Bo's baseball career for like 4 months. What's up, Sour Patch? Sour Patch, welcome back to the stream. I'm really hoping Tyler Lockett goes to the Raiders, because the Raiders are my AFC team now. Ooh, Jacob Wilson. Hope he pops some of those for the A's this year. Wilson, I don't think it's going to be a great home run hitter, but man, he gets the battle on the ball a lot. Tried watching the rerun to Lonesome Dove, can't get into it. It was interesting reading about least player family member. Do you know the whole story about Audie Murphy, Bambino, since you're kind of a Western film fan? I know you're watching some of the more modern stuff, but there's an Audie Murphy story where he played himself. He's like one of the most decorated war heroes of all time. Yeah, we're raking. Although this is a really hitter-friendly event for what it's worth. Teenage Reese Witherspoon is the main female. She's married to a 7-year-old. Yeah, if you ever get a chance to watch any of the Audie Murphy stuff, he starred in a lot of Western film. He did do some war films as well. So yeah, he stars as himself in the Audie Murphy story. I believe he saved numerous people on both sides of World War II when he had the opportunity to do so. His whole life is really, really interesting if you ever get a chance to dive down the rabbit hole of it. But he was a really good Western actor, like 40s and 50s. Had kind of a rough personal life though. JP, yeah, is 24. 25 is coming out Friday night. I wish it was Kobe, but no, we're still on 24. We're just getting the rust off. Sour Patch, Kobe, all the buddies, thank you guys for the TikTok likes. They recast Tommy Lee Jones with Angela Jolie's dad. I mean, I have to make my kids watch some Westerns with me, because I definitely watched a lot of them with my father through the years. Gunsmoke, Rawhide, and Bonanza were all really good Western series from like the 50s and 60s. But of course, that was made for over-the-air broadcast too, and the standards for what was allowed was a lot different than what you would see in like an R-rated movie or something now. If you're browsing TikTok's For You page, please come on in. We'd love you to follow, share, and like. If you're in the red chat, please subscribe. Give us the thumbs up and the reactions. It's going to be a line drive home run. And it's all tied at 2. There's another Once and Dub TV show came on in the early 2000s where Butcher from The Boys plays Captain Call. Yeah, I don't really remember any of the reboots or anything. Felt like westerns were very much an ignored genre there for a long time. New fancy layout. Are you guys liking layout? Like, you can see the PCI and stuff. I think I have one of the more unique and better layouts for MLB. I wouldn't be surprised if people don't copy me. I just hope TikTok doesn't think there's too much weird stuff on the screen. Because if there's too much going on, they don't like that. But yeah, I put the little scrolling text instead of the static text, which hopefully gets a little more engagement. Yeah, we're getting ready, QT. How about yourself? I have not seen The Boys, no. I've heard of it. I don't know what it's about. See, Noah says around 2 years ago. Maple Leafs winger Ryan Reeves said he received a phone call from somebody about the idea of creating a TV show about his great-great-great-grandfather, Bass Reeves, one of the first black U.S. deputy marshals. Oh, interesting. Did he end up pursuing it? Speaking of interesting stories, the guy passed away today, was former NBA player. I don't want to say the name wrong now. I'm going to double check the name. I have it in my head, but I don't want to read off the wrong name. Yes, it was Junior Bridgman. I remember Junior Bridgman from playing NBA 2K. Sorry for the quick segue. Junior Bridgman made a couple million playing in the NBA, invested his money extremely well, had 400-something chain restaurants, became an exclusive Coca-Cola distributor for multiple states and up to Canada, maybe not the entire country. Then he also bought 10% of the Milwaukee Bucks this year, so he was worth like $1.2 billion. And they're saying he's like the perfect example of what an athlete should do with their money. But sometimes guys try to get into investments and they get ripped off by family members, or they get ripped off by their agent and stuff like that too, and a lot of scam things. But sad to see Junior Brigham passed away. I was only familiar with him really from playing 2K over the years. I guess he was traded for Kareem Abdul-Jabbar when the Lakers acquired Kareem, so he went to Milwaukee. TV show came out on Paramount Plus. Okay. I shouldn't say a lot, but I've had a few times where I got like Paramount for free for a few months. Let's see. QT Strick, he's excited. QT, what do you think you're going to do first when the game drops? Are you going to just not knock out like Conquest and the storylines and the moments and all that stuff, or do you think you will just jump right into head-to-head play? Bass Reeves, one of the most feared fighters in the Old West. Yeah, I'm unfamiliar with Bass Reeves. That's one I'm going to need to look up. All right, 2-2 after 1 in this battle of baseball. In what was one of my least favorite fields last year, Shieldwood. But sounds like they're lowering the elevation for 25, which I think is really good. Don't need all the off-PCI cheesy home runs. Oh, I only play in Shieldwood because it rewards good contact. Guys, I just got rewarded on this one. Should have been a pop-up. 86 miles per hour exit velocity home run. That's garbo. But hey, I'll take it. But yeah, it's fine. Everybody play at Coors. Yeah, that'll be fine. At least Coors has like deep dimensions. So I'm guessing what's the other one that's popular? Laughing Mountain probably won't be used so much. I know they fixed the batting eye a little bit, but I never really loved hitting there. Hey, what's up, Johnny? How are you, buddy? If you guys are hanging out with Johnny in the red chat, please subscribe, thumbs up, and react. Also participate in our poll if you're in there with Johnny. Here's our question of the day, guys. Would you prefer to live in a tree house or in a cave? I think I would take the cave. Somebody made a good argument earlier. It was Killa. He was saying that being in the tree house, if it rains hard, you're just kind of out of luck in that scenario. Unless it's a really well-made tree house. Here comes Rod Moon. I think I only got the one catcher in Murphy, so we got to roll with him. The high school fields can be used online. People will use them like 300 down the lines. Yeah, I bet you we're gonna run into some of that stuff. Cave seems more stable. You're not wrong, Johnny. Yeah, I like your line of thinking.
Ball. 2-1.
Ooh, I'm lucky that got through. I thought I hit into the double play. Let's see where he goes with this throw. I probably should have over-rounded, but we only had a 37 speed. If I had like a 70 speed, I would have sent that guy from third. Yeah, that's weird, dude. Nobody asked. Alright, so
No ball. 1 strike.
out of here. Trolls to the curb. Attacks GG. Thank you for the likes. Correct, Johnny. Yep, it's out Thursday, 9 p.m. for the West Coast, like myself. Midnight if you guys are East Coast. If you're Mountain or Central, you'll have to do the quick math and let me know. Little jammer there from Brent Rooker. Jamming down the line. A cave you saw, a Reddit post where somebody turned a cave into a cozy looking house. Did they have like all the amenities in it? Like, did they get some electricity in there or some solar power devices? Buddies, thank you for all the likes. Appreciate the like-a-thon battle between Ty and Elijah and anybody else that's participating. Oh, should have been on that. That's the deal. It was like a full-on house. That's pretty cool. Oli getting the fastball inside. That's one I want to crush. Those of you that are in TikTok or Red Chat or Purple Chat, if you never told me, please tell me your favorite baseball team. I support the A's. Maybe for 3 more years, we'll see. If they get to South Nevada, I'm probably done. Grayson, thank you so much for following, Grayson. Yeah. Who are you a fan of? Elijah the Dodger fan. My controller's Dodger Blue Elijah. First night on the new controller. Jers is a Yankee fan. Favorite Dodger, favorite Yankee guys? Like, who's your favorite player of all time there? Do I have Snap? No. That's one of the few platforms I don't use. Donnie will freak on all the socials, but not snapping it. Don't think I ever will. I've read some people are able to monetize that platform, but I don't really know how that works. See, they built it on... Hold on. I'm gonna be sure I'm reading this right. They built it on the side of a cave, like inside of the cave. Cave house is in Ohio, and you can rent it. Has a really good creator program. Yeah, maybe I should look into it. So listen, if you were in their creator program, do you have to like use the app to create content, or are you able to create content streaming like I am, like through my computer? Does anybody know? Like, do you guys watch much content there, or consume much content there? But yeah, I've heard some folks are making some money over there. Actually learned about it through one of the TikTok programs I'm in. Mainly through stories, short form video. Adrian Gonzalez was your favorite. Oh yeah, he was good. Yeah, if anybody wants to join my Discord, Grayson, you can click on my profile. All my links are there. Snapchat. Yeah, I've never downloaded it, never used it. But I mean, if I'm missing out on making, you know, buku bucks every month, then maybe I'll have to get the snap and tap it on the other phone. We love it, buddy. This guy's got switch hitter lineup, so I don't know. Let's go for Johan Santana. Pays 1,000 for 1 million views. Oh, that's pretty strong. Headed off to the graveyard shift. Have a great night. Gambino, what would you rank their discoverability on there? Like, if I just threw a decent short form video, are people going to see it, or do you have to build up your following and community over there? Oh, nice. What's up, Cameron? Cameron, I'm surprised you're getting any views because I didn't know you were doing anything before. Cameron, out of left field. Yeah, I'm running the A's team of this event. How are you, Jose? Ty, have a great night. Thanks for participating with us. Hopefully we see you again next stream. Your type of content's pretty high. So you make a video. Do you take like some highlights out of it and then just put it over there, or have an editor do it for you, Bambino? Or maybe you don't use it for that. Some gym content, subtle hints. After you get a lot of views, lowers the RPM. Yes, I've heard about that. I haven't done a lot of long form there to worry about it, Cameron, but maybe I should. I don't really know what I'm doing as a long form creator. Definitely something that is a goal for this year. Grayson, he likes Texas. Grayson, you're a win. Thanks for being in chat, buddy. You have about 25K? Oh, nice. Strictly doing baseball and sports. I'm at 30. I want to get to 50. I know there's supposed to be some fun things you can do at 50,000 through their platform. But most of mine are through the live streaming. If I get a good live stream, I may get 400 or 500 followers. Normal live stream, though, might be 50 to 100. Today's a little quieter. First time playing the show in a long time. People who are making the most, they're simply basically vlogging their everyday life. Bringing smolts. Short clips of their day. Probably doesn't hurt to be, you know, attractive or something, too. Although sometimes people that are not conventionally what you would expect people to look like do really well because they're unique. Earn money on the videos need to be, yes, exactly, at least a minute. Yeah, I've done some compilation ones, Cameron, like my top short form videos on TikTok, put them together like a best of in case people had missed it, so they can check them out. Sometimes those will do okay. I don't know who that is, Bambino. I feel like I should. Hey Blake, thank you for the TikTok flags. We did not get Oli to apply the tag. Cameron, for those of you in my purple chat right now, Cameron was the first guy that told me I should get a PlayStation and start playing the show. I didn't do it for years, but I remember when I was playing NBA 2K, Cameron was like, oh, the show's got a nice community. It's a small game. You stream at night. There's not a lot of established, you know, streamers on at that time. No, I don't know who it is. Oh, tried to challenge him. Yeah, they were up to the challenge. A streamer. Yeah, no, I'm just, okay. Sort of a streamer. Gonna look at the videos. Hey, Grayson, there's a ton of videos. There's MLB, there's Madden. I have the playlist sorted there. If you get a chance, check out my my showcase videos too. A lot of great products in the TikTok shop. If anybody ever buys anything, I get a little commission on it. I won't. I don't want to get myself in any hot water in the search history. Less than a mile away from Dodger Stadium. Definitely do more baseball content come April. Good going, Cameron. Cameron, you know you can come by when I'm streaming Madden or golf and stuff, but you don't have to wait till you see MLB The Show to pop in. Hey, friend, thank you very much for the heart. How's your day been? And thanks for the rose as well. How's our time bank looking, TikTok friends? Ooh, 6 minutes left. Might be our last game. Oh, Stu's hype train in it. Thanks for the heart puff, the lightning bolt, chili pepper, and the GG, and the corn on the cob. Lights are flashing for you too. Got around 5 million, says Bambino. Yeah, I guess we got hit by pitch. Ooh, Trevino got me. Thank you for the ice cream and the TikTok as well, Stu. Stu, what you been up to, buddy? You ready for MLB The Show 25, or are you not a big MLB The Show guy? Did I see Ted Williams and Batista are back? I did. Speculation is Mark McGwire is not returning, and that has me steaming. Because that is my favorite player of all time. 2 years we get McGwire, and we had stupid sets and seasons going. What's up, Cam? How are you, buddy? J-Dub, good to have you in chat. If you guys are new to the stream, please follow. Following's free. Subscribing's free if you're in the Red Chat. Red Chat's been getting some new names in there tonight, too. Oh, right on, bud. Yeah, we should follow each other. Let me follow you. I usually don't follow anybody that's not following me, though, Cam, so let that be a warning to you. I do try to keep the social proof high for TikTok. Yeah, I had no idea you were doing so well there. That's awesome, bud. 'Cause I know you streamed a little bit and you were busy with school, and I feel like I've, not seen you a whole lot in recent times. But yeah, Cam's been around for a long time. So you don't know about gameplay yet. You think the content is going to be good this year. Bambino says, for any young people out there hoping to... You're talking to a girl. She has Snapchat more than 100K. Just give up, he says. The snap score, right? That's kind of a jammer. I don't think it's going to go that far. DK trade, I hate it, but it is what it is. Sometimes, business aspects of sports get out there. Hey, Stu, thank you very much for the lightning bolt. Most likely for the streets. You have around 8K subs. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm at like 4,000 there. 4,400 or so. But I just got monetized. And that's mostly been through streaming too. So I want to get the video side going better. Dominic, thanks very much for following. DK Metcalf was traded to the Steelers for a second round pick. Oh, got on top of it from Raleigh. Went chasing. Yeah, if you guys follow, it adds time to our time bank. So please follow, maybe subscribe, or if you're like Stu, maybe send us a gift. That'll all keep us going. You've had your Snapchat account with 5 million for like 5 years. Personal account has 150K. You've had it since it came out. Yeah, I almost forget that it even exists until somebody brings it up in chat or something. I thought it was super popular, like pre-pandemic, with the young folks, because I would hear about it when I was streaming. But that was the first time anybody's asked me about Snap in ages. But I did read, somewhat recently, that they had a good creator program. And I thought the person might have just been blowing smoke. This one's hit right at the Law Dog. Butler will grab it. It was popular in your early 20s, you feel like, for Bambino. Does it have a... Sorry for all the weird questions, but does Snapchat have a large international audience, or is it mostly American-based? Yes, lots of stuff to share. Okay, so more popular in 16, says Noah. And then I don't remember if they got acquired by Meta or if they're owned by any of the conglomerates, or if they're still like a standalone. It was like most of the social media eventually gets snapped up by one of the big guys. Dominic, let's see, Dominic NYC. Dom, who's your favorite baseball team? I'm guessing Yankees or Mets, but I could be wrong. Probably Meta owns them. They're owned by somebody. Yeah, if there's any time left on the time bank, we'll play one more game. Didn't really snap that one off the way I'd hoped to.
1 and 2.
You guys sold earlier for like $2 billion. So that's like the dream, man. Don't stay with it too long where it falls apart. Just cash it in. Just go live your life. Yeah, I did see that. Yeah, I saw Skype was gonna shut down. I thought people still used it for like business meetings and stuff, but I guess not so much anymore. I think Zoom replaced it, right? Mets fan, don't watch baseball, more of a football and basketball fan. Okay. Jets or Giants, and Nets or Knicks. Or maybe you're not a fan of those teams. But if you're sticking with a New York team. All right, how's our timer? Did we save any time? All right, we got at least a minute left, so we'll play one more. Yeah, I saw Skype was shutting down. I think they are owned by Microsoft, right? See, we got, what is it? Parker Meadows, Castellanos, always a good one. Chaparro, and we got some more packs. So let's go open our packs and we'll play our last game of the night. But it was good to get some rust off. See, you got a quick interview with Kershaw last season. Audio got distorted, was unusable. Bummer. You know what, Cam? Speaking of that, I uploaded the final opening day at the Coliseum, like the pregame introductions and the fireworks and stuff, and that did okay for me over on YouTube. So yeah, some of the IRL stuff probably is a nice niche to get into, especially if you have a passion for it like yourself. Bears have had a pretty good offseason, right? Just connecting to somebody who gives you their IP. Skype is stupid. They could have made a big comeback in the pandemic. They could never fix their DDoS issues. A's are playing in a minor league stadium for at least the next 3 seasons, maybe 4, maybe permanently. That stadium was built years ago to be able to be expanded into a 40,000 foot or 40,000 capacity type stadium. Let's see. Isaiah, yeah, have a great night. We'll get Mitchell Parker out of the pack. But yeah, the A's will be playing in the River Cat Stadium in Sacramento. No, I don't know. I don't know Rudy or Ruby. Excuse me. Isaiah, hey, hate to see you go, but we love to watch you walk away. Oh boy, some quick stub vouchers there. Got to fist bump Judge last May after the Yankees played in Anaheim. His thumb was the size of your hand. Yeah, I was surprised to see you say you're going to be doing a lot of Dodger content being a Yankee fan, but if you're close to the Dodger Stadium, why not? So I think we already have this pack. I don't know why they give us these redundancy packs where you already own it, but it is what it is. She's a woman from the YT channel, 8 passengers. Oh, I think I read about that vaguely. Although I feel like there's a lot of stories like that too, where like these family streamers are kind of exploitive of the family. Unfortunately, sometimes to the point of being abusive. Already got Mason Miller. So what about Ward? Yeah, Ward used to be the super utility guy. I want to read that off. I feel like TikTok will get sideways if I say that part of it. But yeah, I wonder if the religious aspect, at least in her mind, right, maybe give her some justification for what she thought she was doing. They made 500K some months ago, and so we'll just reset because we don't want to. We're not trying to push for max wins. All right, last game of the day. Our timer's gone on TikTok, but thanks everybody for tuning in. A lot of MLB The Show will be coming your way. We got 25 coming out before you know it. This is the first time I've played online head-to-head, probably since college football came out. I don't know if I jumped on for any drop days. I may have throughout the summer or early fall, but it's been a while. This is not a good connection. I'm gonna back out. I have not seen anything about lady players in MLB The Show 25, like Tony Stone. I know they made that a huge selling point last year. You know, play your way, and they were trying to be inspiring to the ladies, which is kind of pathetic in my mind if they just abandoned it after 1 year. But I haven't seen anything about that. Maybe it's still in the game. And I have not seen anything about the return of creative players. And the creative players could be very toxic. Ladies are still en road to the show. Oh, very good. I think it's cool if you can make your lady player. I mean, I don't want people being able to customize them and make them misogynistic, adult actresses or something. But yeah, I think they should be able to have somebody that's representative of who you may be if you're playing the game. Hey, Colt, thanks very much for following. Colt's fan coming in. Some months they make 500K a month. Showed footage of her yelling at him. Oh, we'll cut that out. And their husband in the interview goes, "Oh, I didn't know she was this bad." No, Game Pass is finally done, so it will not be on Game Pass. If you're planning on getting it through Game Pass, that will not be an option this year. I had heard it was going to be on Game Pass for 5 years, but looks like it's only going to end up being on for 3 years. When he was recording, shaking your head. All right, so we'll finish off against a Giants fan tonight. If you guys are on TikTok, please come off the For You page. We'd love you to follow, share, like. If you're in the red chat, please subscribe, thumbs up, and react. This guy's 1,000 rated guy. I'll probably take that bat and then bounce out of this game. He can have it. Been thinking about starting to stream Marvel Rivals and MLB this year. I hope you do, J-Dub. Streaming can be a lot of fun. Having a girlfriend is worse sometimes. Without her, you'd have no clue who she was. Now you know too damn much about her. Did your girlfriend enjoy her content, or did she just become aware of it like through her friend group or something? Sometimes you see something and it's like a train wreck, right? Where you just can't turn away from it. Didn't know her. Okay. That was an absolute dot there with bottom. And Oli, perfect contact. That one's going to be off the rocks. I had to watch the documentaries. The old home run him up will dust it off here. Nice, Shirley. Watch the videos about her now. I've been hearing about her for a week. Yeah, I'm definitely out of the loop on it. I'm surprised I haven't seen like a Reddit thread about it. Although I usually just check the subs that I am connected to, and occasionally I'll see what's on what is it, popular or all. But those things don't always get enough upvotes. Pretty old news. Okay. Oh, a couple. Okay. Years back. I was thinking this was something that was like generating headlines right now. Oh, so a series came out about it right now. I know they kicked that Casey Anthony gal off of TikTok. At least that's what I understood. It's a perfect swing from the Law Dog. Will go Oppo Taco into the corn. Comes Raleigh Fingers. Handlebar mustache. Rating 125. Absolutely Bambino. From what I know. I didn't really follow the trial or anything around all that. Fact, she lied about her dad too, Skrizzy. Yep. Big Mac with the big smack. Might be my last home run with McGuire if he's not in 25. And he called it a game. All right, so hey, top 1,000 guy or 1,000 rating guy got the win on him. He's probably just bum hunting, right? Wants to find some easier players. I'm sure if we were playing ranked, I would get ran off the field. But hey, we'll take the win. I don't know that for sure, but there's speculation he's not in because we don't see him in the trailer. Is what they were saying on the show Reddit, and he's not in the team affinity program like Sosa is. At least that's what they were saying on the Reddit. It has some upvotes, so I'm going to be really disappointed if we got 2 years of McGuire and it was both sets and seasons nonsense. Sucks. Would have loved to P5 to McGuire and just got to use him the whole year. Yeah, I'm glad Mickey's still in, but not the same way I would be of McGuire. Mickey was my dad's guy. Mac was mine. Yeah, Sosa's back. It'd be nice to keep both of those dudes in. I guess Kirby. I don't know. Not like we're going to use him. I hope so, Bambino. Yeah, I'm going to complain about it all year if he's gone. Elijah, thanks for the likes. Yeah, somebody was saying Carlos Beltran. He was probably going to be a fun card, right? I don't think I ever played with a Beltran card. I think he was out by 19. Oh, Sky, thanks for the raid. I was just about to call it a stream. I'm going to play one for Sky's community then. Was going to go to bed, but yeah, if we get beat, we get beat. Whatever, it's all good. Hope everybody follows Sky. Sky, how was your stream? Thank you for thinking about us. I hope you're ready for 25, and I hope they send you one of those streamer bundles. they definitely miss me with those, Sky, but I hope they take care of you. Let's see. A few names they haven't shown. No huge names though. What's up, Kobe? How's Kobe going? Feel like they'd upset a lot of players if they took Mickey out. Probably. I mean, there's probably not many people that are playing the game that remember Mantle playing. Like, that generation, for the most part, is gone, or is not young enough to play games. But they took Ted Williams out, and Ted was kind of the Red Sox icon, the way Mickey is a Yankee icon. But now Ted's back. I mean, the more of those guys they can have in, the historic players, the better. Really depends on the player, has a family member alive. Yeah, I think that's really true. What's up, Joey? How are you doing, man? How much more time? Listen, I was going to quit, but we got rated from Sky. So everybody on TikTok, please follow O_Sky with 2 Y's _O Sky over on Twitch. That's why we're streaming another game for any of the Sky viewers that pop in, or if Sky's lurking, wrapping up post stream. I know sometimes I like to just like raid, and then hang out for a bit, but I don't necessarily get to be active in chat. Holy cow, Chan, dude, thanks for the galaxy. Usually that adds buku time to the timer, but the timer's gone. But yeah, we're gonna do some monster streams over the weekend. From New York, but driving back to LA, a couple weeks, hitting a bunch of MLB stadiums. Took us a long time to find a game, and unfortunately it's laggy. So let me find a game that's going to at least play smoothly. Chan, thanks for the game controller. Tonight's the new night on the game controller. This one actually held up pretty well. It does have some stick drift, but I just took this thing out of the box. So we have our old one and the new one. Oh, I don't think Ruth was in 19. No, I think he either came in 20 or 21. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure we didn't get Babe. I felt like Babe was like a new addition everybody was hyped up about when he came in. Aiden, listen, I'm gonna call you Sarah McLaughlin the rest of the night because the "Do you remember me" thing is my pet peeve as a streamer. Just come in and chat, Aiden. I don't necessarily remember you, to be honest, but I want to get to know you better. But it puts the streamer in a weird spot when you come in and you say, "Do you remember me?" So just come in and talk, man. Let's talk baseball or whatever you want to talk about. Love to have you there, Aiden. What's new with you? Stream's been pretty good, Kobe. Getting the rust off for the new baseball game. Let's have some grandkids or something out there. Yeah, didn't Ruth have a daughter, right? I'm pretty sure that was the story of Ruth. He had a daughter, and then I don't know about how many children or anything she might have had. And I know there's like the rumor around Babe Ruth that his wife was done in by him and the dentist she was seeing, but I don't know. So Ruth's daughter died in 2019. I do remember Diego, because Diego's here every day. This doesn't feel great. I don't know. Last shot. If it's another lag game, then we'll call it. How does the NFL cap work? As a basketball fan, you don't get teams just cutting players with what you assume is significant salary left. To be honest with you, I think the salary cap doesn't work in the NFL. There's a lot of manipulation, pushing stuff down the road, kicking the can down the road in the NFL. I'm definitely not the expert on how the cap works, but teams can cut a guy and then they have to take so much, I guess it's the guaranteed money is what they call like the dead cap space. So say a guy's making 20 million, you have to pay him a certain percentage of that. Will still count against your cap hold. She lived to 102. Apparently he has 2 daughters, one passed in 1989. You should look up the story, Diego. I don't know. I don't want to say anything. I don't want to get sued by Babe Ruth's heirs. You should look up the story around Babe Ruth and his wife and the rumors around it. There's some really good Reddit threads on it. So yeah, allegedly, Babe may have done in his first wife. Haven't been active in 2 months. I'm sorry, Aiden. Yeah, I don't mean to not remember you, but when folks just have their first name as their TikTok handle, there's a lot of Aidens. There's a lot of whatever people were naming their kids 15 to 20 years ago. That's a lot of my TikTok chat. So yeah, it doesn't necessarily stand out. And if you had like a really unique profile picture or something, that would stand out too.
1-1.
Done in as in met or fate. I just don't want to say the exact words, Diego, because of how strict TikTok can be. Unalived, Diego. I think we can say that. I never did play Fallout. But not at Babe's hands. But Babe apparently allegedly was behind the funding to get it done or whatever. He didn't want her hanging around anymore. See, you think you've been watching the streams for a year or so for J-Dub. see. Simon Bennett for the Leafs yesterday reset his dislocated thumb. They put PG-13 back in because of the place. Got sick watching it. Oh man, yeah, resetting your anything, right? Like popping the shoulder back in, any of that stuff is rough to watch. TV show is pretty good. Trying to find a basketball comparison to the Cooper Cup situation. In your head, you go to Bradley Beal, thinking no way they would cut him, even though they're doing everything to move him. Yeah, I think there's just too much salary that is coming due this year that they're better off not having him on the roster. Plus, they signed Devontae Adams, who's going to be a nice veteran to pair opposite of Puka Nacua. So, if you look at the NFL's contract scale, a lot of times stuff is backloaded too. So let's say it's $100 million for 4 years, Kobe. Instead of it being $25 million a year, it might be, $15 million, $20 million. It's escalating up. So when it comes to like the last year or last couple of years of the contract, sometimes the teams move away from it because of that sort of balloon payment that's due. And if it's not all guaranteed, then they get some cap savings. How do I feel about Seahawks offseason? You're super stoked to see Sam Darnold tear it up. Yeah, I wish I was super stoked. I love all the Pete Carroll terminologies about being pumped and jacked as a Seahawks fan, but I just don't feel it right now. I preferred Geno. Geno probably going to get paid more than Sam, so from a saving money perspective, all right, it makes sense. But now we've swung and missed on Fries and the guy that went to the Bears. We have not addressed the interior of the offensive line. Why go and create cap space if we're not going to spend it? So yeah, I'm not really happy to see Tyler, DK, and Geno all no longer members of the Seahawks. Bye-bye baseball. Let's see, you're pretty excited for Puka and Devontae combo. Yeah, I hope the Rams stink this year, but they look like they're probably the team to beat at the moment. Hopefully Seattle can right this ship, but I don't know that they will. I'm just keeping it a Bach Diego. Or maybe Manu for the home run, but as far as the Seahawks, I'm not pumped up for the offseason right now. There's still time to redeem themselves, but if they're just banking on the draft, we're relying on a guy that has not drafted good guards or centers basically his entire tenure as our general manager. So don't know how I feel about, John Schneider is going to identify talent and get the right guys in. Really wish we could have landed some decent talent from the free agent field. And I'm also really wondering if people want to play for Mike McDonald that much. Oh, I thought that was going to carry out because it's Shieldwood, but not like it was a good swing. So we got a tape measure blast from Oli. Last game of the night. Thanks again to Chan for the Galaxy and the game controller. Thanks to Sky for the raids. We just had to stick around a little bit because we're in front of the Sky audience. And I appreciate all the viewers that come through. We're getting, on the purple side, we're getting quite a bit of bonus traffic. At least we have been through a couple of the shelves on the purple side. So hopefully that'll help us with the new game. Here comes John Smoltz. I like these old, actually these may not be the old school ones. I like the original Marlin uniforms. They have the really teal hat. Don't remember if they had the teal batting helmet or not. As a Rams fan, you always like Lockett. Honestly going to miss him scoring 75 yards and a touchdown on you. I would think the rest of the West probably feels about Lockett the way I used to feel about Larry Fitzgerald with the Cardinals. Like, that guy was awesome to watch. Didn't like him lighting up my defense, but yeah, he was a great player and seemed like a really cool guy. So kind of sad to see him retire. I don't miss Aaron Donald though. For those of you that are Rams fans, Donald he roughed up Russ a time or two, and I think he also knocked Geno out of a game, at least for a few plays. My timing not great on the pinpoints, but it'll come back. That was blasted though by Ronald Acuna. Probably shouldn't have went with Smoltz, right? Smoltz doesn't have a great release point if you're pitching with him. Well, maybe I just gotta get him hit the top of the ball. So we're running out our A-team team one last time here tonight. Probably won't be on tomorrow. I would like to play again tomorrow to get more rust off, but I'll likely have to drive early, so I think I'll have to skip stream. I was trying to put him in, but we haven't faced the minimum batter. Do you guys like the 3-batter rule in baseball? I mean, it's probably better in some ways for the pace of play, but I don't know. I think it pulls away some of the strategy from managers too. I definitely miss the National League having the pitchers hit. If you're browsing on TikTok's For Your page, please come through and follow. We'd love to have you guys hang around with us. If you're already in the stream, the like-a-thon is on. And yeah, we'd love you to share the stream as well. Timer has expired, but this is just a little bonus game here tonight. Not sure where Brett Harris is going to factor for the A's. I haven't looked at the spring training stats, but he may make the roster. He had a couple of flashes last year. That was just coming right at my PCI. All I had to do was not screw it up. Perfect home run for Big Mac. No, we're playing events. So events typically 3-inning games if you're not familiar with how events work in the game. John, I'm glad you're enjoying how cute I am. Sometimes I walk by a mirror and I have a hard time moving on, John. But yeah, good to have you there in the stream, bud. Please be sure to subscribe and give us a thumbs up since you're enjoying it, and those reactions help there on the red chat as well. That one should have been crushed, but a little late, a little bit underneath it. Erasmo Ramirez versus Brett Harris.
Set the ball.
Almost slash it into the gap. The somersault animation's gotta go. I already saw it in 25 when they were showing Sutter Health Field. You just don't see guys do that every single game. I don't want to say it never ever happens, throughout the Major League season, but MLB The Show would make you think it happens every other half inning or something. Wish you joined earlier, cutting stream early. No, I mean, I've been on for 2 hours. We started with an hour-and-a-half time bank, only 13 followers, not really a banger stream as far as discoverability for TikTok. But I started the night late. Usually I'm better off either getting on before the West Coast guys and gals fall asleep or starting more into the morning when the East Coast is waking up. So I kind of got caught in between. But OBS updated, and I had some issues with my audio in OBS. I had to sort those out. But yeah, we'll be wrapping up after this one, barring, just 100 followers hitting right now or something crazy. Hey, what's up, AJ? How are you doing, buddy? Just curious, how come you say that? Well, yeah, we're on TikTok as well, John. TikTok does not like you to say anything that makes their viewers possibly leave their platform, to my understanding. Drew, listen, you're eating too many beans, so don't sneak up the stream, Drew. Freaky Danielle, what's up, AJ? How you been? McGuire with a nice play there. Somersault needs to go, or when the pitcher kicks into the glove and they're out from off the ground. The behind the back pitcher animation too is another one that happens way too much. Yeah, I tend to just refer to him as red and purple. I know it's kind of corny, but it is what it is. All right, we got to calm down though, John. It's not that type of stream. The only thing we're turning on is our electricity so we can stream for you, John. Windsor, what's up, bud? All right, chance to win. We'll slide step him like a troll.
1-1.
Aiden, I'm an athletics fan. Hence the uniforms and the A's sweater that I'm wearing and all the A's stuff around the room. He's a little late. Swing late, be great. Not this time. Jacob Wilson's got it. We'll get the win in the books to see what we got. Hey, it's all good, John. I know you're just trolling, but we don't want to troll too much, man. Troll too much, you end up getting timed out or ban hammered. So yeah, just tread lightly. Have a good time. I like talking sports. More established on the other two streams than there on the red chat, but yeah, we're having some growth. As long as you're growing, it's all good, right? Umpires in this game had wild happen, like block the plate when you're trying to throw home. Yeah, there are some weird animations for sure, Noah. Haven't played the show in years. Am I excited for 25? I'm not. Honestly, no. AJ says, go Braves. Who's your favorite Brave of all time, AJ? My favorite of all time is probably Del Murphy. Currently is Matt Olson. We'll grab Springer. We'll get Springer on this one. Let's see. AL West. We're going through the West because we're playing with the A's theme team, so we're just cooking through the affinity there. You did make it to the end. Let's see. We don't have Cole Reagans. Yeah, we got to get Andy Cooper instead, probably. Actually, the 99 would make more sense. No, Cooper's a 99. Let's grab him. Let's see. Dan Yankees. Hey, welcome in, Dan. Thanks for following. Okay, so I'll likely be back on not tomorrow night, but the following night for release night. Would like to stream tomorrow, but I'll have to be up early in the morning, most likely. So see. How can I not be excited? It's the same can nonsense over and over again, Wild Baby. It's there's that meme where the guy's like, here we go again, and it's the image behind him. I think it's from Grand Theft Auto. I'm not really sure, but this is the show every single time. It's the same animations, it's the same gameplay, it's the same graphics. The only thing that they change is sets and seasons and some quality of life stuff. The game should have got an overhaul into the PS5 generation by now. These consoles have been out for 5 years. Seahawks off season's an L so far, Daniel, in my opinion. DK's gone, indeed he is. Let's see, bandwagon, but you adore Raj. Let's see. Is it bad to be an Angel fan and Dodger fan at the same time? Kind of, Aiden. Yeah, I think you got to pick one if you're in Los Angeles. I don't think the Los Angeles fans like the bandwagoning, right? Should make a TikTok about it. Be really funny. Great idea. Appreciate you guys. Hey, everybody, please follow. I'll be back again to launch us into 25. Am I excited? No. I'm excited for you guys, though, and all the fun we'll have together with the shared experience, but I'm not really that pumped up for the game, to keep it a buck. All right, everybody, have a great night. I'm going to get some sleep. We'll see you guys before you know it. Bama, be well. Hope your hand feels better.